Adipose means fats. So the excess of nutrients which are not used immediately are converted into fats and stored in this tissue. Adipose tissue is two types. Next, the adipose tissue is two types. Brown adipose tissue, white adipose tissue. So adipose tissue is two types: brown adipose tissue and white adipose tissue. First we discuss about brown adipose tissue. The fat found in fetuses and infants is called brown fat. So the brown adipose tissue predominantly found in the infants and fetuses. And infants. So the adipose tissue predominantly found in the fetuses and infants. Such type of adipose tissue is called brown adipose tissue. So brown adipose tissue present in predominantly in fetuses and infants. Next, the brown fat possesses several small lipid droplets and numerous mitochondria. So this is brown adipose tissue. These are adipocytes. Cytes means cells. The adipocytes of the adipose tissue store fats. In the brown adipose tissue, adipocytes or adipose cells possess many small droplets of lipids. Lipids means fats. Here, adipocytes store fats or lipids. So, the fat in the brown adipose tissue has several droplets and numerous mitochondria. So, the cells, adipocytes in the brown adipose tissue possess many small droplets of lipids or fats and also contains large number of mitochondria. Mitochondria are commonly called energy powerhouses of the cells. Which the mitochondria generate or produce energy. So the brown adipose tissue contains large number of mitochondria, so which produce large amount of energy. So the brown adipose tissue generate more heat. Here the mitochondria release energy. Some of the energy released in the form of heat. So the brown adipose tissue possesses many or large number of mitochondria, which produce large amount of tissue and large amount of heat. So the brown adipose tissue generate large amount of heat. So this is brown adipose tissue. This is BAT, brown adipose tissue. Next, white adipose tissue. The adipose tissue or the fat predominantly found in the adults. This type of fat is considered as white fat. WAT, white adipose tissue. So the white adipose tissue present in adults. It is present in adults. It has single large lipid droplet. So the adipocytes of white adipose tissue possess a single large lipid droplet. So this is adipocyte. Adipocyte. This is single lipid droplet. But the brown adipose tissue possesses many droplets, lipid droplets. But the adipocytes of the white adipose tissue possess single large lipid droplet in each cell. Next, it has a single large lipid droplet. It generates comparatively less heat. So white adipose tissue possesses small amount of mitochondria. So it generates low amount of energy and low amount of heat. So white adipose tissue generates low amount of heat. This is present in adults. So these are the two types of adipose tissue, brown adipose tissue and white adipose tissue. Next, reticular tissue. Reticular tissue. It has a specialized fibroblast called reticular cells. So the reticular tissue contains a specialized fibroblast called reticular cells. Reticular cells. Reticular tissue contains specialized cells called reticular cells. These secretes reticular fibers. The reticular cells of reticular tissue secretes reticular fibers. Reticular fibers. Fibers are three types: collagen fibers, reticular fibers, and elastin fibers. So here, reticular fibers are produced by reticular cells of reticular tissue. Next, the reticular fibers forms the supporting framework of lymphoid organs such as bone marrow, spleen, and lymph nodes. Reticular fibers forms a framework. So this is the framework. Reticular fibers forms a framework in the lymphoid organs. Lymphoid organs are bone marrow, spleen, and lymph nodes. So, the reticular fibrous forms a framework in the lymphoid organs such as spleen, lymph nodes, and bone marrow. It forms the reticular lamina of the basement membrane. So, the reticular fibrous forms or reticular tissue forms a reticular lamina of the basement membrane. So epithelial tissue is located on the or rests on the basement membrane. It forms two layers in which one is lamina. So the lamina of the basement membrane is formed by reticular tissue. So reticular tissue forms the reticular lamina of the basement membrane. So this is reticular tissue. Next, dense connective tissue. Dense connective tissue. Dense connective tissue consists of more fibrous but fewer cells. Dense connective tissue contains more fibrous and fewer cells. So fibrous are more and cells are so the dense connective tissue contains more fibrous and low amount or small number of cells. It has very little ground substance or matrix. So the dense connective tissue contains little ground substance. Little ground substance or matrix. The matrix of the dense connective tissue contains more fibrous and low number of cells. Next, based on the arrangement of fibrous, dense connective tissue is of three types: dense regular connective tissue, dense irregular connective tissue, and elastic connective tissue. So, based on arrangement of fibrous, the dense connective tissue divides into three types: dense, regular connective tissue, dense irregular tissue, and dense elastic tissue. So the dense connective tissue divides into three types based on arrangement of fibers, namely dense regular connective tissue, dense irregular connective tissue, and dense or elastic connective tissue. elastic connective tissue. So the dense connective tissue divides into three types: dense regular connective tissue, dense irregular tissue, and dense irregular connective tissue. And elastic connective tissue, dense regular connective tissue, dense irregular connective tissue, and elastic connective tissue. First, we discuss about the dense regular connective tissue. In the dense regular connective tissue, the fibers are arranged in bundles. Dense regular connective tissue possess more fibers. These are arranged in bundles. So in the dense regular connective tissue, collagen fibers are arranged parallel to one another in bundles. So this is matrix. So these are the collagen fibers. Collagen fibers are arranged in bundles. So the collagen fibers are arranged. Collagen fibers are arranged parallel to one another in bundles. This is a bundle of collagen fibers. This is another bundle of collagen fibers in the dense regular connective tissue. In each bundle, the collagen fibers are arranged parallel one to another. So, hence the name dense regular connective tissue. Example, tendons and ligaments. Example, tendons and ligaments. So, the dense regular connective tissue found in tendons and ligaments. What are tendons and ligaments? Tendons means the tissue which connect the muscles with bones, called tendons. So the tissue which connects the muscles with bones is called tendons. Tendons connect the muscles with bones. Ligaments. What are ligaments? The tissue which connects one bone to another bone is called ligament. So ligaments connects one bone to another bones. So this is dense regular connective tissue. So the collagen fibers arranged in bundles. The collagen fibers of each bundle of dense regular connective tissue arranged parallel to one another. Next, dense irregular connective tissue. The dense irregular connective tissue, in the dense irregular connective tissue, collagen fibers are irregularly arranged. So these are collagen fibers. Collagen fibers are arranged irregularly in the dense irregular connective tissue. So collagen fibers are arranged irregularly. So hence the name dense irregular connective tissue. The dense irregular tissue found in periosteum, endosteum, periosteum, endosteum, pericardium. Next, valves. So, dense irregular connective tissue found in pericardium, periosteum, endosteum, pericardium. Next, heart valves. Heart valves, giant capsules and deeper region of dermis of skin. Heart valves, deeper part of dermis of the skin. Dermis of the skin. Next, giant capsule. So, the dense irregular connective tissue found in periosteum, endosteum, pericardium, heart valves, deeper part of the dermis of the skin, giant capsule. Here, periosteum, endosteum is present in the bone. So, for example, this is bone. This is wall of the bone. Outer surface of the wall possesses periosteum. Periosteum. Inner surface of the wall of bone contains endosteum. This is the lumen of bone. The lumen of bone is called bone marrow. Bone marrow. So, periosteum is present outer surface of the wall of the bone. Endosteum present in the inner surface of the wall of the bone. So, the periosteum and endosteum of bone possess dense irregular connective tissue. Next, pericardium. Here, the heart covered by double layered membrane. Double layered membrane. This is called, the double layered membrane is called pericardium. Pericardium. So, pericardium is double layered, double walled layer. It surrounds the heart. So, pericardium protects the heart. So, the pericardium around the heart also possesses dense irregular connective tissue. Next, heart valves. Heart possesses valves. So, between atria and ventricles possess two types of valves, tricuspid and bicuspid valves. Next, semilunar valves are present at the basis of aortic arches, aortic arch and pulmonary arch. The aortic and pulmonary arteries are arrived from ventricles. So, these the tricuspid, bicuspid and semilunar walls of the heart possess dense irregular connective tissue. Next, deeper part of dermis of the skin. Skin possesses layers. The deeper layer of the skin possesses dense irregular connective tissue. Next, giant capsule. What is giant? The junction between two bones is called giant. This is one bone, this is another bone. The junction between these two bones is called joint. The joint is covered by a double layered structure called joint capsule. This is outer layer, this is inner layer. So this is joint capsule. The joint capsule contains dense irregular connective tissue. So this is dense irregular. So dense irregular tissue contains irregularly arranged collagen fibers. Next, elastic connective tissue. Elastic connective tissue. It is made by yellow elastic fibers capable of extension and recoil. So elastic connective tissue possess elastic fibers. Elastic fibers. Elastic fibers are made by yellow colored proteins called elastin proteins. Elastin proteins. It's capable of extension and recoil. So elastic connective tissue exhibits stretching and recoil. It exhibits stretching and recoil. So extension and recoil. It occurs in the arteries, vocal cords, trachea, bronchi, and elastic ligaments present between vertebrates. So the elastic connective tissue found in wall of arteries. Wall of arteries. Arteries are blood vessels. Generally, arteries carries oxygenated blood, except pulmonary arteries. Wall of arteries possess elastic connective. So, arteries exhibits expansion and recoil. Next, this also found in vocal cords. Vocal cords are sound producing structures which produce sounds. Wall of the vocal cords possess elastic connective tissue. Next, trachea. Trachea is the structure of respiratory system. It is also called windpipe. It travels through neck and enter into thorax and divides into two branches called bronchi. So the wall of the trachea and bronchi also possess elastic connective tissue. It is also found in elastic ligaments between vertebrae. Vertebrae are the small bones in backbone or vertebral column. So between the vertebrae, the elastic connective tissue is present. In addition of these connective tissues, mucous connective tissue occurs as fetal or embryonic connective tissues. It is present in the umbilical cord as Wharton's jelly. Umbilical cord as Wharton's jelly. So this is the connective tissue. Connective tissue divides into three types: connective tissue proper, skeletal tissue, and fluid tissue. Now we completed connective tissue proper. Connective tissue proper divides into loose connective tissue and dense connective tissue. Next, loose connective tissue further divides into areolar tissue, adipose tissue, and reticular tissue. Next, adipose tissue divides into brown adipose tissue and white adipose tissue. Next, dense connective tissue divides into three types: dense regular connective tissue, dense irregular connective tissue, and elastic connective tissue. So this is connective tissue proper of connective tissue. I will explain skeletal tissue and fluid connective tissue in the next classes.